Welcome to West Coast Wednesday here on Prospectors Radio with Kathleen Biffle, Rich Cooley, Scott Swiftwater Toney, Indiana Gold Hunter, Dennis Dayton, and your host, Tim Grimes. We hope you enjoy the show, and thanks again for listening.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another West Coast Wednesday here on Prospector Radio. It's September 26th, and we're coming to you live like always. Joining me tonight, first off, we got Mr. Rich Cooley. What's happening, Rich?
Not much. How's everybody this evening?
Doing good, man. You all rested up from our little trip?
Oh, well, my butt still hurts a little bit from driving all that way, but other than that, it wasn't too bad of a drive. Had a couple rain showers here and there, and I stopped about every rest area I could just to stay awake, and I seen you on the way home.
Yeah, we ran into each other.
And I seen Captain Frank, which was Dar's father.
Oh, did you?
I seen him at one of the rest areas.
No way. That was so weird. I come pulling this rest area, and I'm walking up to the bathroom, and there's Rich. Rich is like, no way. I'm like, what? You left a half hour ago. How'd I catch you? He's like, did you leave right after me? I'm like, about a half an hour later. And he said he'd been stopping at every rest area. That was just weird, though, Rich. Definitely.
Yeah, I stopped and got fuel first and topped off at a drive-through gas station. And then I hit the road. And well, John Miller, we were coming out of the outing, and I said, hey, are you going to 81? And he's like, no.
Right.
So then I get on the road, and about 20 minutes later, I seen John drive by in his truck, and I'm like, so then later on, I looked at my phone and it says, oh, it recalculated and made me take 81 or something. And I'm like, all right, whatever.
You were thinking he was kind of avoiding you there or something, Rich? It's like, oh, you're not.
I don't know. We went out to the road, and he hung a right, and I hung a left. And then, sure enough, like 20 minutes later, he passes me on 81. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess he didn't have to go the other way.
You're like, okay, John, be that way. Yeah, I see. You don't want to travel behind me. That's all right.
No, I just basically stayed the speed limit, put it on cruise control, and just...
You look tired.
Tried to stay awake the whole time.
Yeah, you look tired when I seen you at the rest area.
Yeah, now,
Rich, was you pulling a trailer or no?
Yeah, I was pulling a 6x12 box trailer.
Okay.
Yep.
But you had a good time, didn't you, Rich?
Oh yeah, I found a nice picker there, right where the dowsing rods hit. And I dug there, and I kind of did like a coyote hole, but I kind of did like a, I don't know, 2.5 foot wide, 2.5 front to back, and then about 3.5, 4 foot deep.
And you found the picker that the dowsing rod?
And I found the picker that the dowsing rod probably hit on. I don't know. But now I found some peppery pieces, but not a whole lot. But it was cold that it didn't have before. And right. We had a great time with all the camaraderie and all that stuff. And we'll talk more on the show.
We definitely will. But, Rich, thank you for being here, brother, as always, man. You know
Thanks for having me.
Oh, man, my pleasure. You know it. Thank you so much. Also joining us tonight, you know her, you love her, our very own Kathleen Biffle. What's happening, Kathleen?
Hey, everyone. We're on the road.
Where are you at tonight?
We are in Franklin, North Carolina, at a campground thing.
A campground thing?
Yeah, it's like an RV park.
Wow, you get good reception for that.
Yeah, so they got Wi-Fi, so we were able to log on tonight. But unfortunately, no news because we've been busy.
Right.
Collecting gems, digging for stuff, and wandering around.
Wandering, because that's what you do.
We're wandering.
That's what you do. Exactly.
Yeah, so it all started with the outing, of course. It's just been one continuous adventure.
So
we're having a great time.
When you coming home? Any ideas?
Oh, never.
Never? Okay. I was just curious. Just wondering if we should expect you back anytime soon or
never. Not. We'll be home this weekend.
Okay, cool. But you're having a great time?
Yeah, I'm still sick.
You sound it.
I was sick. I got sick on the outing that one night, the last night, I think. and my fever spiked, and I broke it, but I just have this horrible cold.
I just wonder
now.
what the heck it is. Is it just a cold, I wonder, Kathleen? Or
wait a minute, didn't you get sick out here?
A sinus infection.
Sinuses?
Yeah, and then it drained, and then now I'm just like, blah.
Now, do you think it might have been from diving with the air?
I think that I was coming down with it beforehand, but that just made it worse.
Okay.
It was cold, and I didn't have a hood, and that's one thing that we're gonna have to invest in.
Yeah.
And it just really was cold on your head, and then my goggles, I didn't have them on right or something, but a little bit of water got in there, and I sucked it up my nose.
Oh, jeez. Good one, Kathleen. Smooth.
But it was really beautiful, though. Thank you, Michael Myers, again for getting that organized, and it was very, very orderly. Everything went great and smooth, and we had a great time Saturday, hanging out and playing the games, and I got to see everybody open their presents. and we had that game wrong, but we'll get it right again next year.
Next year we'll have it down to a science, Kathleen. I swear we will.
I think we might even write down the directions.
I think we will. We're going to write the rules on a whiteboard. We're just going to set the whiteboard out there. These are the rules. Read them. Yeah. We're not saying...
And somebody found a loophole, so...
Yeah, I noticed.
We're going to close that loophole.
Yeah, that loophole will be closed, Shad. You're right.
More
yeah, there will be no loopholes in our games.
We were just making it up as we went.
It was such a blast, though.
Well, it sounds like somebody was on top of things.
Somebody was.
Yeah.
I was so, concerned about getting the presents, getting them wrapped. I didn't really think about the game.
I know, you did such a wonderful job, Kathleen, with everything. Like you did last year, and like you do when you make them gift baskets that we give away. It's just amazing, your talent. And I can't believe you took all that time drawing on every package and making them. They're so amazing. It's like, why are we opening these? Just keep the box.
It only took 2 days.
You did all that in 2 days?
Maybe 2.5.
Well, she didn't have to wrap them all. I did.
Well,
so
right,
she
but
could
still,
make them pretty.
all that drawing on there. Good God.
I would wrap, hand her a present, and then she would spend there just to relax. And doodle away.
I'm glad that relaxes her, because god dang, she did a heck of a job.
Oh yeah, she wouldn't have done it if it didn't.
I mean, that was amazing. And the Cooley that you drew on there.
Double time, and they loved it.
Oh, she's just amazing. It's all the presents are sitting there, and they look so nice.
It looked like a wedding.
It did. It's exactly what it looked like. Kathleen.
Yeah, well, I doodle when I'm on the show, just to keep myself focused, but today I can't.
Right.
I'm in the camper, but...
Okay, well, stay focused.
Yeah. So we're in the camper, and it rained today.
Uh-huh.
But we did some antiquing on the way down here.
Okay.
And that was fun.
I bet Shad liked that, too. I know he likes it.
I didn't find anything.
You didn't find nothing cool?
We walked away with a saw blade, like one of those really... big round ones.
Yeah, a mill saw. That's
mill
cool.
saw.
Oh, not a rip saw, Shad, like that one thing. Oh, never mind. You'll know in a minute. I'll remember. Really. So it
was pretty fun, and then a globe, an old school globe. So that was kind of neat.
Oh, that's another cool thing you can make a light out of, right, Kathleen?
I haven't been making lights lately because I've just been not into it, I guess.
Been doing so much else. That's why you've been so busy.
Yeah, really focused on the gold this year and doing the videos with Shad for the Wandering Buffaloes, and then of course work. And I don't know, this year just kind of it's almost the end of September.
It's almost in October. Here we go again.
Yeah.
Did you say yeah, Scott?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. What's wrong with you? We don't want...
You got to remember, I'm getting ready.
Yeah, we know. You're an Arizona
like
boy.
Summer or something.
Yeah, it's not right, though. It's just still not right. It's not right, because, Kathleen, we just got past this crap. Your koi just stalled out, for God's sakes. And they're getting ready to start freezing up again. I mean...
No, and with... I guess Ohio got a lot of rain.
Yeah, we did. We really, really got too much rain.
Well,
actually, I think I see a Facebook feed.
I didn't hear you, Kathleen. Sorry.
Oh, with all the rain, the kids were calling us on the road like, "There's something wrong with the pond," and
yeah,
I was freaking out.
Oh yeah, because of all the rain, it would have been overflowing again, and Shad would have had to pump it into the neighbor's yard, and he wasn't there.
No, we had the opposite problem. Some of the plants, now that they're dying back, that we had in our waterfall reservoir. So the roots have come up. Well, they were plugging up the flow of the water, so it just backed up and all flooded out or went out of the pond.
Oh, geez.
So the water levels were getting pretty low.
Okay.
So yeah, had to walk the kids and what they needed to do.
Well, good. You got them through it though. The koi are all fine.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep, they're swimming around.
Okay, good. All right. Well, Kathleen, I'm glad you're here tonight, Kathleen. I know you don't feel good, and no news tonight, but that's okay. You'll have it next week, and we're going to talk about the outing and stuff tonight, and so it's all good. Kathleen, thank you very much as always for being here. All right.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And also joining us tonight, we got the other half of the Biffles. We got Mr. Shad Biffle. What's going on, Shad?
Hi.
Oh,
not much. Just enjoying our time off and going seeing different things. You know, today we were down in South Carolina earlier today.
Okay.
What's about the Indiana? The guy we met from Indiana chapter.
Well,
okay.
We went to Diamond Hill Mine yesterday.
Diamond Hill Mine.
To look for various crystals and stuff.
Okay.
Had a good time.
I've seen those pics.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're cleaning them now in a special solution, so they're sitting outside in a campground in a black tub, full of stuff, you know. But while we were there, you know, we talked to. There was a couple other people there, not many, and just chatting with the one other guy, he recognized obviously our gold dredges sitting in the pickup.
Right.
So you know, we chatted a little bit and asked, are you a member of any clubs? Where are you from? And he goes, oh, I'm with Indiana and the Indiana chapter. And I was like, oh, Thomas Folks. And he was like, oh, yeah. So that was kind of cool out of all places. Run into somebody else. So
heck yeah.
That was neat.
Thomas is pretty famous.
Yeah.
In Indiana.
Oh.
So that was fun. Our campsite down in South Carolina, Calhoun State Park, we highly recommend it if you're ever in that area in northwestern South Carolina.
It's beautiful.
Really? Okay.
Right on the lake. Campsites are beautiful, big, and the view is awesome.
Okay. Like it.
Did you see it? Did you see his campsite? I mean, bare feet, carpets out front.
That's the way. Hey, that's how they roll.
Canopy.
They glamp. They don't camp.
Now, is Ben still with you guys, or did he go back early?
No, he went back home Monday morning.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I thought he was going on
show now.
Okay. Right. Well, I thought I was going on the adventure with you. That's why I wasn't sure.
No, it's the Shad.
Yeah, had to get back home.
Nice. So
okay, cool.
So you got some nice crystal, Shad, and what's the plans now from today on?
Well, we're back here in Franklin. Okay. So we're going to Sapphire and Ruby's mines tomorrow.
Ooh, now that'll be cool. Get ready, Kathleen. Get some good ones.
I'm excited.
I know you are.
You got to pay for it, but yeah, it's okay.
That's all right. Find me one, Kathleen. Just a little one.
See, what Swiftwater doesn't realize, anything on the East Coast, you either have to be a member of a club or pay to go to places. We don't have claims.
Now wait a minute. Now wait a minute. Before you go too far there, I went down to do what you're doing now, and believe it or not, there's an old rule that I have, and in my video I describe what to do in the morning, and I actually dug on somebody's place that you didn't have to pay for, and yeah, they're there, but they're not always great. But it's cool finding them.
So you're
gonna love it.
You're gonna be lucky to find a gym quality one. We found one a couple years ago. Kathleen did. It was a 5.5 carat sapphire that we dug up. We only go to places where we know
They don't salt.
It's native. You're digging into a hill yourself.
Right.
We're not playing that game with the others to get, gems and stuff from overseas just because they are selling a bucket here in North Carolina.
Right.
So, yeah, you're not guaranteed to get something or get anything good. But
you work hard for it.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not saying
I'm not saying all the pay for places are bad. I'm just saying I always found a place, if I'm in the vicinity, it's just like gold. Let's just move down a little bit and find out what's there. That's what I'm saying.
Yep. I think it's going to be cool, Kathleen. That is awesome. You guys going to be there tomorrow and getting sapphires, and that is sweet. Shad, that's going to be fun.
We're going to finish going through these crystals. We know we have amethyst.
Nice.
We know we have milky quartz.
Smoky quartz.
And citrine, maybe?
Maybe.
We don't know.
Was that one picture of the half rock? Was that yours, or did you buy it like that? Or did it come like that?
We found it. We found all those.
Every picture we posted is stuff we found.
We dug it out of the earth.
Cool. Nice, so it had the polished edge on it and everything.
Yeah, I mean they're gemmy. That's what you get, crystals.
That's neat. Because out here in the desert, when the sand, if it's on top of the dirt, the sand goes across it a lot. It'll do the same thing. That was so cool.
Yeah, here there's like a layer of clay that's like stuck to them. So when you're digging them out, you don't really know what it is, but it's something because of the weight, and if you rub on it, you can see like the terminated ends peek through. And then you have to take it back and wash them off to see what you really have.
Right. That is
now,
cool.
did you guys...
Yeah, because most of the time you think is a rock. So you just have to rub all the sides, and if you get like little spiky things, it's a crystal, so you just throw it in your bucket and keep looking.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So you
we found some loose ones, too. That was kind of neat. Loose amethysts, but...
Yeah.
Are you guys digging with more like a hammer or a screwdriver?
What's that?
I said, are you digging more with a hammer or like a screwdriver, like out of the clay?
We have rock hammers. I had with shovels. I used like a shovel pick kind of thing, and then of course gloves. You got to use your hands to feel around.
Right.
Shad didn't have gloves.
I used my rock hammer that has the pick on the end.
Right.
And then every clump of dirt, you don't know what's in it, so you crush it with your hands. Okay. See if there's a crystal, because this stuff is so packed in the ground, and as you're digging stuff out, it's you'll miss stuff if you're not careful. It's there. You just have to really pay attention to what you're digging and going through stuff.
Did you find it more
there all day?
Did you find it more clay or like more hard packed sand?
Some areas were clay. The pockets where you find some of the gems.
You're breaking up a little, Kathleen. Now, actually,
just the sand.
It's like decomposed quartz almost.
Okay, there you go. You're back.
Weird. Really weird.
You're back. You guys were breaking up really bad, Shad, just now. It's that campground Wi-Fi. It's not your fault.
Can you hear me now?
No, it sounded like Scott, actually.
Oh, come on. I was waiting for it, Tim. I was waiting.
It was like It's like Kathleen.
Sorry about that.
No, it's not your fault. It's that campground Wi-Fi. People are probably getting on it like crazy.
Getting short waves.
All right.
Probably watch.
Okay, I'll give. Stop it! Knock it off.
See, that's what I don't want to sound like.
Well,
that's
you do a lot of times, Scott. Though you'll get like.
I try not to.
Well, we know that, but you try not to, and then you have a meltdown on us.
What?
I'm just saying. I think I did only one time. One time. Come on, guys.
But now you're famous for your meltdown, so just remember that. See.
I hope not. You took that off.
Well.
Well, I do have precious metals.
Oh, you do, Shad? Let it rip, Tater Chip. I want to hear them.
All right. Gold is fallen $5, closing at $1,196. Silver down 11 cents, closing at $15. and
Cutting. Cutting out.
Yeah, he is. He's cutting out shit.
Platinum is down $1. Do you hear platinum?
Yes,
down $1.
Down $1. Yep.
823.
Oh gosh.
But your
Didn't hear that.
Friend palladium.
Okay, palladium.
Palladium.
823 is platinum.
Are you doing that shit on purpose? Yeah.
Palladium.
I swear he's doing it on purpose.
1,064.
Shad, are you doing it on purpose?
Dennis sounds
I
good.
swear he is. He just likes to mess with me.
Well, do you hear palladium 1,064?
Oh, see, that was perfect. Thank you.
There we
Shad.
go.
There, you're back.
Well, I disconnected the chat room. So
There
that
you
might
go.
help.
Yeah,
See, that's
you
what I
can't
had
be
to
in the
do.
chat room. Yeah, you can't be on that kind of Wi-Fi. You can't. It's impossible. Sorry, everybody
wait
in
a
the
minute.
chat room.
I'm
Shad
top of the
cannot
line
chat
Wi-Fi.
with you.
Why am I?
Well, Shad,
Yeah, we heard you loud and clear now, Shad.
Shad,
Cool.
thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here, and thank you for getting through your precious metal prices. I know you don't have birthdays tonight.
Sorry
No
about
worries.
that.
Everybody with birthdays, we're sorry, not tonight, because Shad's not in his office to do that. So, he'll get some
Wish you all a happy
That's
birthday.
right, happy birthday. That's for sure. Awesome, Shad. Thank you. Shad. Oh, go ahead, Dennis.
Oh,
You can do it, Dennis, if you want.
That's all right.
Are you sure?
hey, I just wanted to hear
all
gold
right.
price again. I missed it.
What do you want to hear again,
Gold price, was that 1,100?
Shad?
Gold, that fell $5, closing at 1,196.
96. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, now you got it, Scott. You good? Can I continue? Shad, thank you for being here, brother, as always, man. I
You
appreciate
got it.
Thank you, my man. All right, also joining us, we got our very own West Coast connection, Mr. Scott Swiftwater Toney. What's happening, Scotty boy?
Well, after that gold price reading, I don't know what's happening.
You don't know
I'm
what's
not really
happening?
excited about that.
Well, it'll change by Sunday. It'll be all right.
I know, but
It'll be
man,
all right.
that's getting kind of low.
I know, it'll be fine. You know?
Yeah, but I'm getting ready to go, and
Well,
do
we
my
know,
thing,
but,
and now
well,
it's
yeah,
like,
but you're not gonna do all that in one day. It's got plenty of time to come back, so you're good. Don't just.
You can always go back to barbecuing.
That's right.
funny. That helped me out all the way
There
around.
you go.
Shit.
See, so just smile and barbecue on. And
Well, like I said, I'm going to go to different spots. I just don't like the price getting down. When it starts getting around $1,000, I start getting nervous.
well, I know, but like I said, I'm trying to reassure you here. It's going to be fine. But
So when's
Don't
your
worry about
adventure starting? When you're leaving, Scott?
right when you leave it.
But right now, I'm in the process of I got all my bolts and stuff to hook my CB up in my truck. I got license plates put on. Little bitty stuff that's going to
Details.
knock you out.
Details. Yeah. I got you.
And then I found out yesterday I got a headlight out, so I had to go buy another one of those. That's fun.
Scott.
Yeah.
One quick question.
Yeah.
Do people still use CB radios?
Yes, they do.
Do they really?
He likes talking to the truckers.
Is that what it is?
Well, no, you guys
There's
don't
a Smokey
realize.
on the road.
Hey, you know what? I might get out places where I usually get out places where nobody else will drive a vehicle. So for me to have a weather station, an emergency station, a van, and talk to people on the road, yeah, it's worth it to me.
Okay. I just was wondering. I didn't know if they still did that.
No, I mean if I'm going from one state to another, it's not that big of a deal.
I'm
I'm going to be going to several different states.
What's your CB handle? What do you go by?
Well,
Swiftwater.
What is it, Scott?
It's Swiftwater, of course.
Oh, it is? Okay. I'm just curious. I'm not messing with you. I'm just asking serious questions here. This is serious, really serious business. Okay? I'm just curious. I'm not.
No,
it'd
be Swiftwater.
Okay, all right. I was just wondering. Continue.
But I'm getting all that stuff. I'm getting it put in. I'm getting things ready. Charging batteries. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 6 batteries that I have to charge right now. And luckily, I've kept them up on a table for everybody out there, do not put them on concrete.
Right.
Because if you do, they will not be any good by the time you get back to them.
You're correct. You are correct.
So basically, you don't have a date set yet.
Well, it's not really. There's a thing coming up. It's people that we know here in Arizona. It's going to be on Lynx Creek. And this is probably going to be the starting of my season, but not really a gangbuster. I'm going in mining. But it's going to be up on Lynx Creek from October 5th to the 7th. And it's on Banning Mine Road. And if anybody knows about Banning Mine Road in Lynx Creek, you go up and turn left, and you're going to land right there where.
Well, Lynx Creek, you're only allowed to shovel in a pan. Am I correct?
Yes, unless you're a member of AMRA, which AMRA has a claim a little up from there.
Oh, okay.
And which there's, I've actually talked to a couple of people, so there's no guarantee there's water there. But, to go up there and actually go on the AMRA claim and stuff like that, find out, what's going on there and how things are, it'll be worth it to me because I didn't, I've been there 1 year, and that was actually the year before I joined AMRA. And I went up there on an invite, and I thought it was pretty cool. And I've got the invite a couple years, but I've never been able to make it. But this year, I'm free because I'm not barbecuing no more.
That's right.
So you said October?
October 5th through the 7th.
Is that 2018 or 2020?
It's the one coming up, Shad.
Okay, I just wasn't sure.
He's just curious, Scott. He's
just curious.
Serious questions here.
So that's like next weekend.
Yeah. It's pretty 2 weeks-ish.
I was going to say, I think it's not next weekend. It's weekend after that, right?
Okay.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's not this weekend. It's the next weekend. The 5th is a Friday.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This weekend's the 29th, so next weekend's the 5th. Yeah.
You know what? Last time I was there, we went up there. They're pretty cool people. You meet interesting people and stuff like that, and like-minded miners like yourself. And yeah, it is panning and stuff like that. But if you're a member of AMRA, you could walk up, or you could walk down. You can find stuff to pan if you got the your big pans. The flow pan or the pyramid pan. All those pans will work. As long as you got the water there. Now, I do not have a water report. Okay. But I do know it's supposed to rain next weekend.
Okay. All right.
So you better bring your raincoats.
Okay. And your galoshes, your rubber boots, and your...
Well, you ought to show up in them anyway.
Oh, okay. I'm just curious. Serious questions here, Scott. Just serious.
Now, wait. Unless you're an old creek dodger, then you're just going to show up in tennis shoes and just jump right in. You ain't going to worry about that.
There you go. That's what we roll. That's how we roll, Scott. Tennis shoes.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
That's right.
But, yeah, it's going to be – I think it's going to be a fun time. And these guys, like I said, last time I was up there, I had a really fun time with them. And it was really cool to meet people from different aspects and different ways. They really feel good about working to find gold, and that's what's cool to me.
All right, cool. Well, you got to let us know when you go and when you come back, and from this outing thing, and let us know how it went, all that stuff.
Well, I thought about making a video. I don't know yet. I have to see how it plays out because for me, I want to go up there, and I'm actually wanting to see Rose Creek, and which a lot of people know about that place. I just want to check it out and find out, what it's all about. And then I actually want to see the AMRA plane up there as well. But hang on a minute.
I know. We hear them flying by again.
Airplanes
doing a flyby. It's 9:30. They always fly by about 9:30.
I'm saying it. They just switch their things. But anyway, I want to go up there and hit the AMRA claim too, and I want to do a little studies on that because, like I said, when I start my year, it's probably going to be about, I want to really take off about October 14th or 15th.
All right.
And I think 15th would be good because that's a Monday, and 14th is Talladega, so I don't really want to miss that.
Oh, that's right, Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I'm a big fan.
You're going to be checking in with us here and there on Wednesday nights then? Is that what you're going to be doing if you have a signal?
No, if I have to get in, I might not be able to get on Skype as good as what I am right now because of the place I'm at.
Right.
But I know I'll get phone reception, so I'll be able to get on Wednesday nights.
Okay.
Because
like a phone call or something.
Yeah, call in.
I want to give you guys updates, and I'm really planning on doing like a kind of I don't know, maybe a fun, like every week kind of a video series.
Okay.
On YouTube, and of course it's going to be on Gold Prospector Space. I mean, that's what we do.
That's how
we just
roll,
post
Scott.
there.
That's how we roll. That's right.
Yeah, and I just think it'd be cool because it's going to be, every week's going to be really, really different for me this year, and not like last year where I'm predominantly going to be in the desert. This year I could be in Prescott, I could be in Wickenburg on Rich Hill, I can be over here in Black Canyon City. I can be anywhere. I'm totally mobile this year, and it's going to be really different. Shad and Kathleen, they've had a camper for a while. I don't know what that's like, so it's going to be really different for me.
Living a dream, Scott. Living a dream.
Yeah, you're right.
It is,
but working my butt off, though.
That's right. I know it. Shake and bake. I'm telling you, it's all good. It's all.
And
good.
I think what's going to be really cool is because you know what, I got a lot of people on Facebook that know who I am, and they're on Facebook, and they live in Oregon, Northern California, Washington. So it'd be really cool to make a video series with these people that I actually know, that know where to go dig gold, go have a fun day with, and it's going to be cool. I think it's going to be awesome.
No, good, Scott. Well, keep us informed. Let us know what's happening, and like always, brother, thank you for being here, and like I said, definitely keep us informed. Okay.
You got it. Will do.
All right. Well, stick around. Don't go nowhere, Robot Boy. And
thanks a lot.
Last but not least, our little buddy, Mr. I like to bath in a creek in North Carolina, Indiana Gold Hunter himself, Mr. Dennis Dayton. What's happening, buddy?
Oh, just kind of trying to relax after I get back. Of course, I find out that after being off for 5 days, that the guy on the other shift, he decided to go ahead and take Wednesday, Thursday off, so I'm working 6 days in a row. I'm like,
well.
But that's okay.
It's okay, right? Yeah, it's all good.
He took vacation this week, and then in 2 weeks he's taking some more vacation, and it's going to work out pretty good because I'm going to be heading to Georgia next month.
Well, Georgia?
Yep.
What's in Georgia next month?
I'm Georgia bound next month. Going to be prospecting with the Bogans.
Oh, sweetness. That is cool.
Yeah. They're going to take down a creek, and we're going to do some prospecting, and Meta's going to help me, show me what to look for in gems, and we're going to find some gems and gold.
Cool.
And
that is cool.
Have a good weekend.
That will be a great weekend. Hanging with the Bogans. Nothing like it.
Oh, man, especially if they cook like they did this last weekend.
Oh, my God. Those, let's just stop there for 1 minute, Dennis. Can we? The Bogans.
Yeah.
Let's say, what can we say about the Bogans except they are friggin' amazing. It's like they cook the greatest food, I swear. Oh my God, I don't know how they do it. They just got it together so well. And it was delicious, wasn't it? It was...
Oh, man. Yeah.
I can't thank them enough for all they do for us. They are like the official cooks.
And Rich, too.
Rich always kills it. Oh, Rich knows that. He's the man. But this time the Bogans they're the official chefs of our Crony Club outings, obviously, I think. Right, Rich?
telling you.
Yeah, I mean, they hit it out of the park, and we can't thank them enough. So, super big thank you to the Bogans for everything they did, and really amazing. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much.
And thank you to Mita for, taking care of my sickness.
That's right. They are just awesome. So thank you guys. So anyhow, Dennis, so you're going to be prospecting with the Bogans. And hopefully they'll be cooking for you.
Well, that's my plans anyway. We're going to try to get it where I'm off the weekend, and hopefully it's going to be on, the weekend that they're going. I'm going to get a hold of them and give them my schedule on the weekends I have off next month. So I haven't been prospecting in Georgia yet, so I'm looking forward to that. I got some hungry patrons, so I got to keep them fed.
Oh yeah.
So how that goes.
That's going to be fun, Dennis. You're going to have a blast. I'm happy for you. That is going to be a great time for sure. So
I'll be able to take my my dredge with my new my dredge dream mat.
Mm-hmm.
And I was pretty impressed with it.
Was you? Good.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Well, you've seen all the garnets.
I got a bag full of it. I got a bag full of it right here. That from our first clean out. Yeah, I love it. All that garnet and that stuff. My God, it's amazing.
Oh yeah. Ponds were at a very minimal, which was really nice.
Yeah. Well, I got a baggie full out of, I forget how long we ran, a couple hours, right?
Oh, more than that. We ran.
And we was tearing it up.
Well,
yeah.
But I went back out there. I had to fill the tank back up, so we ran a tank out.
Yeah, we were switching off back and forth. I mean, we was nonstop. It kept going. So, and I got a baggie full, so I'm happy with that. That's what I.
And them rocks were thick and heavy to move.
Oh, dude, I know. That's why my arm hurt that night. I know it was from some of them big old boulders that we was moving. Good God, you know. But you have a good time at the outing, Dennis?
Oh yeah. I can't thank Michael enough, for hosting us, and it was just amazing. I mean, just got to meet a lot of the new people, a lot of the Toney Club members, and which was really cool. So I always love putting a face with the who we're always talking to on the phone or chatting in the chat room with, or to be able to hang out with them and
right. Oh, God,
it was really cool. I had a blast.
Did you?
It was just.
Yeah, I know you did. Yeah, I know you did, definitely. So, but
it gets every year, it gets better and better.
It does. I can't wait to see next year. I mean, it's going to be amazing. I know it. It guaranteed.
And if anybody still wants a shirt, I have just a handful of them left. I think I've got a couple of 3Xs. A medium or two and a small. I don't know about a large or extra large. I have to check. So anyway, I'll get
cool.
I'll get the list up and by Sunday and let everyone, if anyone want to let them know what size I got.
Yeah, that'll work. That sounds cool. If anybody's interested, let Dennis know. He's got a couple left, so not a problem. He still get them out to you.
But
you did say medium, right?
Did you say medium, Dennis?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. You do have.
I couldn't get extra small for you, Scott. I'm sorry, buddy, but
no, that's medium in men, not women, right?
He was looking for the one with the little monkey on it, Dennis. The Granimals, the one you match the shirt with the pants. You put the monkey and the monkey together, and you got your outfit.
Guys, just keep poking the bear. I'm telling you.
Do you mean cub?
Yeah.
Keep poking the little cub.
Oh my God.
Yeah. How was your trip, Tim?
I loved it, dude. I had the time of my life. That was an amazing outing. I was shocked when I got there and I pulled in and seen all the cars and campers and tents. I was like, where are we? Gold Rush days? I mean, there was so many people there. It was amazing.
Oh, I know, right?
And, it was awesome to see everybody.
And we were all shocked you showed up.
I tell you. Well, you guys know I'm always the last one there, and I'm always late, so it's like, hey, I'm perfect.
You're fashionably late.
Yeah, you guys know my style.
Send a message. I'm 20 minutes away, but I'm stopping for a burger. An hour later, you rolled in.
That's a good burger, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, that's how we did when we went to Alabama. We stopped at Walmart for 20 minutes, and it turned out to be 2 hours later we rolled in. It's the way we roll, you guys. You know that. Mm-hmm. But I loved it. It was the greatest time, and you all did so much. Kathleen, Shad, and Rich, and Dennis. You guys just went above and beyond and made it the greatest outing we've ever had. I swear. And
there's going to be more.
Oh, I know it. It was just so awesome. I had the greatest time. And
we had so much fun. We're still in North Carolina.
Yeah, I don't blame you. And I'm
I give you kudos for sure. I mean, the stuff that I seen from the people that were there and stuff. So yeah, you guys, it was great. Oh, you guys, I think it was done right.
Scott, we really wish you could have been there, Scott. I mean, people asked about you. Really seriously, people did ask. Where's Swiftwater? And we said he couldn't get his permission slip signed. So it was like,
oh my God.
So that was the reason he couldn't attend. No, just
I tell you what, the water was cold. Oh my gosh!
Was it really that bad?
Oh, it was cold.
Well, if you're trying to take a bath in it, it is.
Right, exactly. But no, Scott, we would have loved for you to have been there. Seriously, all kidding aside,
Well, like I said, if I would have had the chance to actually fly over that way, which. Right now, I'm putting everything together for gold season.
Yeah,
I don't have extra money to, do that, but It would have been really, really nice.
It would have been, and everybody would love to see you. And Ray actually gave me something, and I got to mail to you, so you're gonna have to send me your address. No, seriously, he did. He gave me this really cool thing. He brought you from Alaska, and he said, "Send this to Swiftwater." I said, "I will." And so send me your address to my message inbox, and I'll get it out to you. Okay, brother? I promise.
Yeah. You know what? Ray's a good guy, and I hope that I'm going to see him because I'm going to drive up through Canada and take the ferry over to Chino.
Well, there you go.
With my toy hauler.
There you go. So
I mean, that's the plans this year.
Speaking of Ray, he was actually, even on the last day, like an hour before we had to get out of there, he was still sitting down there on the that platform. He was panning cons out.
Oh yeah,
he loved.
Well, yeah, he couldn't take him on the plane, so he had to get him down to a smaller weight.
But he still loves to pan. Either way, you know. I think what he was taking with him. He just wanted to pan.
Right. He's something else. It was really a pleasure seeing Ray.
He panned all the garnet.
He was getting all the garnets,
and it was really pretty.
That's what he was going for to take back.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I will say one thing: if you're going to fly, please do not carry black sand on your carry-on.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Well, when we brought dirt back from Vegas, they searched our bags.
Yeah, they searched everyone. Mine when I come back to California.
Yeah, because when it went through the X-ray machine, it probably looked like God knows what, and they was in my bags checking the dirt, and it's like, really, you guys?
They never searched mine back from Vegas
at all. They didn't? Oh, they did mine. It was obvious.
No, they never searched mine.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, they did. It was like,
nope,
what are you
never touched mine.
What are you trying to bring back?
Yeah, well, we had cons from California in 4 different pieces of our luggage, and everyone had a note in there. We went through your stuff.
Yeah. See, it's crazy. You know?
Oh, they look. I mean, black sands, they think, if they see it, they think, what's this big wad? If they look at it, they think automatically gunpowder. And
it does. Black sand would. Yeah, Scott, you're right.
Yeah. I would just say never travel with black sand. Just mail it.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, definitely. But Dennis, I'm glad you're here tonight, brother, as always, man. And we're going to talk some more about the outing when we come back. We're going to take a quick break from our good friends over at AMRA, and we'll discuss a little more of all this funness that we had while we were away. So we'll be right back, everybody.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their Miners Legal Fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com.
All right, everybody, we're back. And I think what we'll do, we'll talk a little more about the outing, and there's a couple more things we want to discuss. I know Rich, why don't we talk about John real quick first? What do you think?
Yeah, first off, can everybody hear me?
Yep. Loud and clear.
All right. I wanted to make sure I wasn't on mute because I had you on mute earlier. Mm-hmm. So, with John Shaw, of course, we got a message from Little John. Some people doesn't follow Facebook, so they might not know that John was traveling around and he left Little John's Spike place, and a half hour later he was in a vehicle accident, and his dredge went through the back window and totaled the truck. I believe the dredge is okay, and he was eventually trying to sell it to get back home. I think Bast is his last name, sent the email out or something.
Gary Bast.
They were going to try to raise money for him to get back home. Mm-hmm. I couldn't figure out how to put it on the site, but if somebody wants to write this down and can put it in the site for me for PayPal, that way any contributions that somebody wants to contribute to help him, his PayPal would be Wolf, WOLF, 75860 at gmail.com. So if there's anybody that could afford to help him out a little bit, it would be real appreciated. The last word that I did get was Spike Littlejohn on Friday is going to be taking him halfway back to Mississippi, and I'm not sure how he's going to get back from there.
Okay.
So if our community could help him out a little bit in any way, that would be highly appreciated.
Oh, yes, definitely. So hopefully somebody got that, maybe Jaron or somebody got it, and they'll get that posted. And
right.
If they're checking Facebook and seeing anything from Gary, maybe share that along on here as well.
Yeah, too. The last thing I got from Little John was a little bit ago, and he just basically said what I said there.
Okay.
But they didn't say anything about any more funding or anything like that, so... But I just figured John could probably need the extra money anyway when he gets home to get another vehicle. So
it's going to be rough.
Anything could help.
Yes.
I just posted it on Gold Prospector Space.
Good job.
It's an abbreviated version.
All right, cool.
But yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to copy the whole thing of the other one. So, but I wanted to get that out there to the community, and try to get everybody to help John. John's a real nice guy. He does anything for anybody, and he'll take the shirt off your back. So,
yes,
he'll give the shirt off his back to help anybody.
In a heartbeat, he would. He definitely would. So, yeah, any help would be greatly appreciated. That is for sure.
And as far as I know, he is okay. I mean, he didn't complain of anything hurting or anything. Maybe if John has a chance here later on, maybe he can call in and let us know how he's doing.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be great to hear from him.
Right, it would be. That would be great if John could call in. I'll keep an eye on the phones. If he calls, we'll get him in here, and we'll find out a little more details, maybe what happened, a whole 9 yards. So, like we said, we're just sending prayers out to John for sure, definitely, and let's see what we can do to help out a good friend.
That definitely.
Yes, definitely. All right, so cool. We got that taken care of. So, all right, Rich, let's start with you. Let me hear your thoughts on this year's Crony Club outing.
Well, first off, of course, I had my long drive. I actually left on a Thursday, left my place in Pennsylvania, went to Roanoke, Virginia, and spent the night there with my sister, because that was like halfway.
Right.
It was like 4 hours, it was 4 hours from Pennsylvania to Roanoke, and then I went from Roanoke down to, of course, North Carolina, which was another 4.5. So basically it was like an 8.5-hour trip split up between 2 days. I arrived there about 12 o'clock at the front gate, stopped at the sign, waited, and waited. And waited, and nobody came for about 5 minutes, so I moved up to where the pickup truck was, and I seen they had papers there to sign, so I signed it, went to open the pickup truck door to put the papers inside, and it was locked, so I figured I'll just follow the tape. So I followed all the sides down through the field, down to the opening, and, of course, Michael was down there and guided me where I needed to go and turned my paper into him, and pretty much how we got started. And we were waiting for everybody to show up. Michael didn't want anybody, I guess, in the water until everybody was there, so everybody did not arrive the first day, so we had to wait until the next day before we got in. We could actually get in and do some panning, but that was about it.
Right, okay. Gotcha.
So the next day I got in the water, and, well, when I went down on Friday, I panned, and I didn't really pan. I just took my dowsing rods, and I found a spot that it nailed it a couple times, so that's where I dug there on Saturday.
Okay.
I went in there and dug, and I actually did my other riffle set that I got from Ron Harrison, and, of course, it loaded up again on me. So I took that out, did a clean out, found a couple of peppery pieces of gold, put my other riffle set in that I had done from the Bogans, and it worked a heck of a lot better, and found some peppery at that one. And that was pretty much my day there.
Right.
And then on Sunday, I didn't really do anything. I didn't do any dredging. I knew it was I wanted to do some metal detecting. So I figured I'd get in there. Sunday, I didn't get in till, probably 10, 11 or something till it warmed up.
Right.
And then I got my dredge and stuff out of the water, and everybody helped everybody, which was awesome. You know, we got our stuff out of the water, and then me and Mr. Bogan in the afternoon there went and did some little metal detecting back there in the field. And I don't know if it was a hot rock or what it is. I cleaned it off. It looks like a rock, but it's real light.
Right.
So I don't know if it was a hot rock, but we had the iron turned off and we had the pull tab turned off, and it was nailing it. So I don't know what kind of material it was. And I found I don't know if you want to call it a dog leash, but one of the connectors on the end that you use your thumb to open it in and out. It has a hook on the end. Found one of those, found a pop can, and of course I helped the Bogans how to do theirs. He had an Ace 250 also just like mine, so I was showing them, some things to do with it, and I used a pin pointer on it and all that, and we had a good time.
You had a great time.
And then, so Monday morning, of course, what was it? Sunday afternoon, I decided to pan all my stuff out. And when I was panning my material out, that's when I found that one picker.
Oh, really?
I found that nice picker in there, yeah.
Okay. Nice.
So I did get some, I got a picker, and I got a bunch of peppery pieces.
Okay. So not bad. Like you said, more gold than you came there with, right?
Yep, that's right. And the camaraderie and everything with everybody. The meals were good. Of course, Saturday morning, for those that was there, knew I cooked breakfast for everybody. And the Bogans had pancakes and toast. I had them doing that while I made fried potatoes, my bacon, and eggs. So we had a big breakfast for everybody on Saturday.
Nice, brother. I'm telling you. So what was let me see. This could be a tough question. What was your favoriteest part? So I said it was going to be a tough question. Did you have a favorite part?
I think the festivities in the evening was better because everybody was together in a group.
Right.
We were all there in a group together, having fun doing the games and stuff.
Right.
I think that was the best time.
All right, cool.
And that does make a difference.
It does.
That does make a
difference. It did.
Yeah.
That was a blast for sure, Rich. Cool.
The only thing that I regret out of the whole trip, we did not get a Crony Club picture with everybody.
Oh, that's right. We didn't. What the heck did we do? How did we forget to do that?
Well, it got dark.
I was trying to get everybody to do it Saturday, and everybody says, no, let's wait until Sunday, when I was like, people are leaving, but okay.
Oh, really?
So
okay.
that's where it went wrong.
Oh,
yeah. So that was the only regret.
Nobody listened to the producer. Okay. Yeah, that is a huge regret, Rich, ain't it? Dang.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Man.
Next.
All right, next. Who wants to go next? Don't everybody speak at once. I'll pick.
I can't believe you guys didn't get a freaking picture.
I can't either.
Really? No. It's like a selfie nation, and you guys didn't get a picture.
I can't believe we didn't do that. I mean, there was so much going on. It was kind of hectic, but...
Well, I will say this. Michael Myers, obviously who hosted it, he spent also a lot of time filming, talking individually with each person on camera, getting a lot of really cool footage. So I have all the files from all the videos he shot, so it'll take me a little bit of time, but I'm going to put together a little promo look-back video of this year's Cronies Club outing and get it out there, posted on Prospectors Radio's YouTube page so everyone can see and share around.
Right,
Heck yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah. Heck yeah. All right, Dennis, you're up.
All right,
okay.
Well, that'll work. Of course, we're going to start out. The trip was actually, it's about a 7-hour drive for me, and I would have left Thursday, but I had to wait on a UPS guy. Right. So by the time the shirt showed up, it was just a couple hours away, about 3 hours away, and David Brown, which now he has a nickname, Scooby Steve.
Yeah, he is Scuba Steve, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I just waited on him because he lives about an hour and a half north, and he comes right through where I'm at to head there. So I waited on him and Lisa, and we followed each other, and we got down. Of course, we hit some road construction, which, my gosh, we were at a crawl for over an hour, and it was about close to 1 o'clock in the morning, and we were about 35 miles away, and so we decided just to go ahead and camp at a rest area, and we pulled over and slept for about, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 hours, and got up Friday morning and realized that there was a kind of like a lookout point. You could, at this rest area, they had like you walk down the steps and down like a sidewalk, and of course they had a fence down there, and you walk down there and you could see, it was just beautiful sight, the mountains, and which was really cool. And we got into Ashland and we stopped at a Waffle House, and we ate breakfast Friday morning, and we gassed our little gas cans up and everything, and then we also had to make a trip to Walmart because he realized he forgot his 2 chairs. He said, well, it's not a trip if he doesn't forget something. So we found a Walmart, got the chairs, and then finally made it into camp. I guess shortly after Shad and Kathleen showed up, and it was about 11:30, I think, when we came in, somewhere around that. Mm-hmm. And that's when, and another thing, too, we found out that baby Timmy made it from Alaska to North Carolina.
He did. He made it back.
Yeah, he made it back.
Lucky boy.
So, but we had the whole clan there. We had baby Timmy, baby Shad, and baby Swiftwater. But then we realized, you know what? That picture looks just like
it does. John
Miller.
Does.
My gosh, to a T. So now we had to change the name. Sorry, Swiftwater, but it's baby Johnny.
Yeah, we got to find a new baby Scott.
Definitely hurt my feelings.
Oh, we'll get another one, Scott. We promise.
Oh, I'll find one of you.
Mm-hmm.
But got the dredging dredged. We were just doing some test samples Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And Dave found a spot that he was going, which he ended up getting about a 10 to 12 foot hole that he dredged over the weekend. And of course, I found a couple rocks spots that we found a little bit of color. Not a whole lot, but we did find some color there. Mm-hmm. That's when me and you got in Saturday and dredged that spot. And, right. You know, of course, ran. Also, I had some bags from the Lucky Strike mine that I traded some equipment to Michael for. He traded a couple of my sluices for some bags from the Lucky Strike mine, and I actually ran one, and I uploaded it on YouTube, uploaded the video, and man, that bag was loaded.
Really?
Oh, yeah. So, and then Sunday, I did one more run Sunday, and I wanted to get some more of the garnets, the garnet sands. Mm-hmm. And that's when, like Rich said, we were all helping each other get dredges, pulled up, which it helps a bunch. Dragging it down the hill is pretty easy, but when you're dragging it up, it's a job. And, got to pretty much camp tore down that night. And,
right.
Halfway packed up until the next morning, but it was fun. The drive home was the same thing, about 7 hours home, but I'd take 5 hours of it. I was driving in a lot of rain.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? It was a rain drive the whole way home.
The rain was coming down so hard that it's like hard to see the road. When you're going through the Carolinas, in Tennessee, you got a lot of curvy roads. Still,
yeah, you guys got floods in Ohio right now, right?
Probably. There was enough rain. There definitely was enough, Scott.
Yeah. Well, they got some here in Indiana too, but
I seen some videos today that they were like the water was kind of really high. He goes, "Oh, it's an 8-foot drop. He's 2 feet from the water." So
I don't know, but it was a wet drive home for sure. It really was. It was nasty, right, Dan? But did you?
Oh yeah.
You followed David. I mean Scuba Steve, right?
Yeah.
All the way. And then you dropped off the van and got your butt back home, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so now it's your turn. I'm going to put you on the spot. What was your favorite part of the outing?
Actually, it's like a two-part. It was actually the we all kind of gathered around the camp, the campfire there, and then definitely the food.
Mm-hmm.
The bogans, that was my favorite part, was the food.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And Rich's, man, he makes the best frickin' bacon I've ever had, period. I have never tried bacon like that before. Oh, my gosh. It was awesome.
Right.
Tasty.
Oh, man. You think bacon, you think, nice, crisp, crunchy bacon, and, of course, me not having any teeth. One bad thing is I have to eat sausage now. I can't eat bacon anymore. Well, Rich, man, he smoked some bacon, and it's soft and tender. Oh, my gosh. It was awesome. Right. I'm like, you got to teach me how to do that, because that's how I want to start eating my bacon.
Did he tell you, or is he going to tell you?
Yeah, well, he kind of told me, but I'm still going to pick his brain, on what to do, because I just couldn't believe it. It was the best bacon I've ever had.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah,
I didn't have none because I kind of tended to sleep through breakfast every morning. My bad.
Yeah, you did.
I did. What the hell? Where did that come from? Wait a minute. Time out.
Answer it. Might be John.
Oh, crap. I hit the wrong button. Call back. It might have been John. Jesus, God. It caught me off guard. It scared the crap out of me because I'm listening to Dennis and getting involved in the conversation, and all of a sudden, dun, dun, dun. It's like, Shad, you haven't figured this out yet? Oh, okay, I'm gonna answer it this time. All right, hello, caller. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello, this is John
Charles
calling from Spike Little John's in South Carolina.
It is, John. Thank you for calling in, buddy. Hey, how you feeling, man?
Oh, feeling pretty good. A little sore, but I'm doing good. Not hurt at all. The Lord was with me on that one.
So,
and like I say, I was able to sell the wrecked truck today and got a little bit of money. And then Bill Brewer of Carolina Prospectors. He sent us some traveling money.
Oh, that was nice of Bill.
And Gary Bass had a little fundraiser for me.
Yep.
Over on Facebook, and that helped out some. So I'm able to get home.
Okay. Now, what happened, John? Exactly. I mean, did somebody run into you?
I just gassed up and got back on. Was headed to the highway, and a gal pulled out in front of me and just stopped.
Are you kidding me?
And I tried, but there was no way I could stop. Mm-hmm. And dredge come through the back window of the truck.
Oh, jeez. My gosh.
And
so it was this.
Spike's going to let me.
Go ahead, John.
I'm going to say Spike's going to let me store the dredge here in South Carolina.
Okay.
And he's going to carry me to Meridian, Mississippi, where my stepdaughter's going to meet us and carry me the rest of the way home.
Okay, great. That's good. So it definitely was not your fault. It was this guy's fault for doing that to you.
Yeah, but
man, John.
You know how it is when you got an older truck like that. It's liability only.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, exactly. Of course. But
was the other person hurt?
Mm-hmm.
No, they weren't hurt, and their car wasn't hurt. Was dinged a little bit, but not too bad. My truck, and like I say, it just
so it was the dredge
into my truck
moved.
I don't know. But as long as you're okay.
So, yeah.
That is the key. That you're safe, and we want to thank Spike for taking care of you, and all that good stuff too. Definitely.
Glad you're safe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more than glad to help out, guys.
Yeah, Spike says he's more than glad to help out. We've been sitting here and brainstorming and working on that little dredge he had out there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as Spike says, I'm indentured labor.
Well, you're in good hands there. You're definitely in good hands,
well, I
Spike.
can't leave till after Dr. Friday.
Yeah, and like I say, he can't leave till after his doctor's appointment on Friday. So, but we're having a great time here with Spike. We've working on that dredge. We've got regular full-size hoses on it now, and we're even putting together floats. Will be in tomorrow, and we'll even have it on floats.
Oh, nice!
Cool.
That is awesome. Yeah. Oh my goodness!
I'm glad you're all right, John.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
John's getting in research and development.
Yeah, Spike said I'm helping him with research and development.
There you go.
But we're making good time on it.
Well, nice.
Bouncing ideas off of each other.
Spike will keep you busy. He'll have you out there molding plastic tonight. So, I hope you.
I done made a ram pan.
See.
Yeah.
I'm just glad you feel good enough to do that stuff. So.
Yeah, me
made
too.
it all go around.
That's right. We're just glad you're okay. Definitely.
Oh yeah, like I say, I'm lucky. Lord was with me and helped me get through it, and that's all.
Yes.
All anybody can hope for.
Right. Well,
for some reason I'm a little hoarse tonight, but other than that, I'm doing pretty good.
You've been through a lot, buddy, and like Shad put the link on the site here for everybody. If they want to donate and help out, and so we're gonna do everything we can, John. Okay. We'll do our best.
Yeah.
Brother.
And the only thing I want to tell everybody is they go to that link, it's going to say Hugh Shaw, because I use my middle name with PayPal.
Right.
And so if they don't see John Shaw, don't get worried. It's going to say Hugh Shaw.
Gotcha. Right. Right. Exactly. Yeah. Okay. So we definitely got it up there on GPS. So let's hope we get something going on there. Everybody help John out as much as they could. Any little bit helps. Just got to get him home and help him out. Try to get another vehicle, and just until he gets squared away. So John, our prayers are with you, brother. You know that, and
yeah.
We're just, like I said, we're just glad you're okay. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Keep his dredge.
Yeah, I get to keep my dredge. That's a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to keep it at Spike's house then, huh?
Yeah.
I won't wear it out.
No, not Spike.
Too heavy for me.
I'm just glad you didn't have an 8-inch. That would have covered the whole back window. So yeah, I'm glad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
All right,
I'm
John.
gonna let you all go and let you finish up the show.
All right,
and
brother.
I appreciate the well wishes and good thoughts
Our
from
pleasure,
everybody.
brother. Our pleasure.
And I return them tenfold. Believe me, if it wasn't for this family we have here, I don't know what I'd do.
I know it, brother, and we got you. You know, we do. We do. So no worries. We'll do what we can.
Y'all
okay?
have a great evening.
You too, brother. Get some
You too,
rest.
John.
Stay in touch, buddy.
Yeah.
Take care.
All right. Bye, John.
All right.
Bye, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, everybody. That was our good friend John Shaw, and let's see what we could do to help John out. You know, any little bit definitely helps. So where was we at? Still, Dennis, I was on you with what was your favorite thing is what we was talking about, right? Right, exactly, Tim. That is what we was talking about. And anyhow, Dennis must be muted. Jesus God, what the hell happened to the show tonight? You know. Okay, moving on. I'll just go ahead and shoot right over to Miss Kathleen, so I can hear her talk with her
it's
nasally
Shad and
voice.
Kathleen.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
You guys gonna do
together.
it? Okay, no, that's cool.
You know,
That'll
travel
work.
together.
It's
All
like
right.
Sonny and Cher.
That's right. We have Shad and Kathleen.
So we pretty much we left, we showed up, and then we left.
Right.
No, we're still here. What are you talking about?
Oh, the outing part.
Yeah, we drove through the night on Thursday to get there on Friday. We thought we were going to be able to dredge on Friday.
Right.
So that was kind of...
Well, we also thought we were going to have a nap on Thursday at some point of the day, but
We
none of
didn't.
us. And we
were
linked
tired.
up with Kathleen's brother, Ben. He followed us. And then
Miller.
John Miller joined us about an hour into the ride, and we just caravaned the whole night through. You know, just power driving.
Right.
My essential oils were keeping everybody awake.
Really? Essential
Yeah, it's
oils,
weird,
you
but it
say.
actually kept you alert.
Really?
Yeah.
Essential oils, Shad?
I don't understand.
Shad,
Essential
really?
oils, it's the just the different scents that I blended together, and
They're pure oil extracts from plants, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway,
But yeah, no, it was honestly, it was just great to be down there and meet everybody that you talk to, you chat with, you see their post, you know them by a screen name, and you think that's their picture, but you're not really sure. And, you know, get to hang out with them. That was awesome. It was, I think that's the most important thing when we
that
have
was
outings.
our favorite part was
Yep.
walking when we got there from campsite to campsite and actually talking to the individuals and meeting everybody, and it was great to put faces to the names.
Right.
Yep. That was a blast.
It is
That's
pretty
what's
cool.
important with our outings is just really to all get together. Just because it's not like normal clubs and stuff. I mean, we're located all over the United States. We have members all over the world.
Yep.
So any chance we can get together, it's just going to be a great time to socialize and have, share the passion and, play the games, goof off, tell stories.
Now, as far as our goals, we did do a clean out. We had 3 or 4 rather larger pieces, but then that was it.
Yeah, there wasn't much fine gold, and I know, granted, we were all spread out, everybody there, in a large portion of the creek. We were focusing more on the middle, down the straightaway. There was people on each side of near the banks. People had different results, but it was a tough creek to prospect in terms of the depth. We were in an area just like Dave Brown where he ended up going almost 12 feet deep and still never hit bedrock.
We never hit bedrock.
So, all the signs were there, and I still believe the gold's somewhere there, just down deep. It's
deep, yeah.
You need to spend a lot of time in that creek, I think, to work and really prospect it effectively.
Mm-hmm.
But it was still fun because, you got to dredge for gold in another state, we haven't looked for gold in North Carolina dredging before.
That was our first time.
So, I mean, it was just cool, and we still found something. And you can't take that away. I mean, it's awesome. And that feeling to know that you still are pulling even a small piece of gold out of the earth. You're the first people to ever see it and have it in your box and take it home.
Well, that and diving in that river was phenomenal. I mean, the visibility was there. You could see everything, and it was cold, but it was crystal clear. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, good old mountain spring water. It was a swift current, Swiftwater. You know, you got tossed around a little bit, but it was
I
nice.
am so sore still from like having to hold on to rocks to stay put, and I don't have enough weight, I think, on my weight belt, and I kept floating to the top.
Well, we had our Farmer John wetsuits, so I mean those are very buoyant for one. So yeah, even still though, it was really weird that even though you were dredging down in your hole and you would get a few feet down, that current wouldn't just go above you. It actually came down. It was pulling leaves and debris down into your dredge hole with you. And then the current was then going back out the other side of your dredge hole. So you were constantly trying to figure out a way how to pin yourself to rocks just so that way you can keep your balance and angle to continue working the material. But it was the diving part was a blast.
Right.
Just because of the visibility. Just see the layer, see what you're doing, you know, and I love dredging underwater. I think it's awesome.
Right.
The only downfall was I was sick.
Yeah, Kathleen.
That was bad.
Ended up getting really sick.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I was running on 101 fever on Sunday.
Oh my gosh, Kathleen!
Wow.
I took it easy on Sunday, and we ended up doing some sightseeing. The different waterfalls in the area. North Carolina is just a gorgeous state.
Right.
And we were able to visit some of the more famous ones, like the one in the Last of the Mohicans, and then some of the other ones that at a national forest that we went to.
Yeah, they were only 15 minutes away. Yeah. They were close.
That's cool.
So that was kind of cool. In the afternoon, we had to run out, and we were like, "Hey, let's check these out." So we
just
did
wandered.
We did our normal wandering thing.
But we had no plan. We were just driving around.
Well, that's what you do.
Oh, and I do want to apologize for we really messed up a lot of the rules in the game.
Oh, I know.
But it was still funny. It was a good time. It was fun watching everybody, and it's a good time.
It was great times, and
everybody walks away with something.
Exactly.
Yes, and again, I have to thank Bill Brewer, Carolina Prospectors. You know, he donated half of the giveaways for the prize game that we did. So thank you very, very much for us to be able to pass that on to all of our members who came to the outing.
Yeah, thank you, Bill. You're the man, that's for sure. Now, oh crap, I lost my train of thought. Dang it. I hate when that happens.
Hey, I would like to say something. You know what, Shad, you were talking about going down and getting that current and everything like that and moving rocks. That's if we ever got down, because we were doing Armstrong, you know, and then we started doing the snorkeling. But I learned if you keep one big rock right there, about a 2.5 footer, you could hook your arm around it, and it's almost like a weight belt. It'll keep you right there while you're, you know, in front of it.
Yeah, that's do.
Yeah.
Well,
problem was the one rock I first started using was a really cool, big, giant quartz rock that I ended up having to bring home.
He did. He carried it down to Dang Creek on his shoulder.
I was going to say, that's heavy.
It was probably 50 pounds.
It's a big one, man. It's bigger than a basketball. It's
beautiful. That in my yard. So
yeah.
I collected a lot of pretty rocks.
Yes. I seen Shad toting that down the creek. I'm like, what in the world are you doing? He's like, I got me a rock. I'm like, yes, you did.
I threw it on my
It's a pretty rock.
Walked up with it.
It was a pretty rock, Shad. Now, Shad, remember that trick George and Wendy told you about staying underwater? What was that? Remember about they put some kind of weight down there and they clamp off to it?
Yeah, they what they do is like the anchor weights for boats. And we actually at a fish store today at a gas station when we were driving back to North Carolina.
Right.
And they like hook carabiner to the weight vest or weight belt.
Right.
And they obviously down where, so they'll then have some diving weights, but not a lot, just to help get them down there. Right. And even whether it's a strong current or if they're just having trouble staying down, they'll onto that weight down there at the bottom, and that way it holds them in place. If they need to come up, they just unclick and float on up, and then pull the weight,
great idea.
Dive anchor weight down. Yeah, it's a genius idea because those weigh a good 25, 30 pounds plus, depending on what size you're looking for. But I think that's if you're working in a deeper water, especially where there's a strong current, may not be a bad idea to use. Right. Of course, you have to make sure, safety-wise, you would know how to disconnect quickly, or else you'd have a heck of a time getting back up.
Yeah, definitely. But
but I think it would be really cool if you had your float-on above the anchor lock and with you. And if you had to ever exit, you still got the float to show you where your anchor's at. That's brilliant, actually.
Yeah,
really,
it is a great idea. So let's try that one of these days, Shad. Right? Cool. All right, continue, Shad. You want to? You got anything else, Kathleen? Shad? Huh?
No, I just thought that was a cool
our
idea.
Favorite thing was. No, it was. Our favorite thing really was just getting the chance to meet it,
right,
face to face, one on one. Where before Tim graced us with presence, we wandered around the campground and to talk with everybody.
I got to try something called a wickle.
Wickles.
A wickle.
Those pickles are awesome.
Keith.
Oh my God. We got it. We're going to go to the store, pick some up before we come home.
Wickles.
Yeah. These are awesome. They're sweet, and then they get a nice spicy bite to them at the end.
After you
eat it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they're
really
awesome.
good.
Really? Okay.
And they don't have them in Ohio.
Nope.
Okay. So you can only get wickles down there.
We're gonna hit the Ingalls down here and see if they've
the Ingalls and get some wickles.
Ingalls, the grocery store,
and get some wickles.
chain.
You're gonna get wickles from Ingalls.
I want some wickles.
Wickles. Okay.
No, but I think the biggest themes of this outing, of course, was just meeting the people, and then the food. Yeah. Can't say thank you enough to everybody that really contributed and helped you so much.
Yeah.
It made a great outing.
He says, and the food.
Dude, you had to be there.
Oh,
Trust
Scott.
Gosh.
Swiftwater, your barbecue would not even compare to
Scott,
what they made.
No,
I
think it's funny from. Okay, I just think it's funny coming from a 6 foot. I don't know how big you are, you giant, but you're talking about the food. It's like talking to Shrek. Oh yeah, all the chicken legs were good. Yeah.
Trust me, dude.
It was
all
amazing.
Out to the nines with everything homemade baked beans to just everything. Potato salad to we had pulled beef, pulled pork, pulled chicken.
Oh God!
That was our Saturday night meal.
And what was
maybe I'm
awesome.
just
and of course,
how about that?
What was them sandwiches we
jealous.
ate? What was those sandwiches we ate Sunday night, Shad, that they made?
The cheese steak they made.
The cheese steak. Oh my God, they were so good.
They brought a deep fryer to make fries.
They did, and the fries were amazing.
That was the first camping.
Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah,
I don't cook fries.
Oh, those fries.
Everybody
you got to
did a
meet
lot.
the Bogans, Scott.
Yes.
You would love them. They're great people.
Yes.
Oh, I know.
And
They sound great.
They are.
Michael Myers, thank you very much, because he worked.
He worked his butt off. Yeah.
He really put a lot of his own effort.
He did.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
He killed it. It started to help find a property and wanting to get everybody that possible together, and he worked really hard. So thank you.
He did a great job.
Did a great job.
He did. Yes.
You got to try some of the dump cake.
Oh yeah,
dump cake.
That was good.
Mm-hmm.
It was whatever you said, Rich. It was awesome.
Dump cake. That's right.
You know what's really great is because I seen people from Texas, I seen people from Ohio, Alaska. I mean, dude, everybody
Alabama,
was there. That was really cool.
Carolinas, they were from all
we
over.
had Connecticut, Maryland, Ohio, Indiana, Texas,
Alabama,
North Carolina, Tennessee, Alaska.
God, they were from all over.
And a few others.
It was like a prime location for everybody that they could just ascend on it. It was great. Oh God, it was.
So next year we're hoping to do it out west. So
west of the Mississippi. Here we.
Well, I ain't missing that one.
You better not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Better not.
Oh,
I know, because now we need to go to Scott Toney's. How was the club outing for you? Oh wait, you weren't there. Moving on.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's Scott's turn. Scott.
I'll just tell you a little secret. I've seen a lot of videos.
All right, well, tell us your thoughts on it then.
You know what? I thought you guys had a lot of good times there, and it was really cool seeing other people's things going on. You know what? I actually got to see Ray's videos and stuff like that. You know what? Any of your guys' stuff, I always share on in the Goldfields on Facebook and stuff like that, because I like to see people have fun watching them. And Ray's always funny. And I'm waiting for Kathleen and Shad's, because I think they got to edit them or something. You know. They don't do anything live.
Oh.
But it was really cool to see old.
Footage is live. What?
Well, I mean,
don't want to make it an hour long.
What are you talking about?
To cut the fluff.
Yeah.
Well, they want to see you gold digging. Now, not necessarily panning, because
gold digging.
Yeah, right.
But it was just funny to see everybody, you know, and then Dennis got caught in this hole. You know, old Ray snuck up on him, and that was pretty good. And I'll tell you what, somebody's dredge is looking pretty good with that old American flag across the top of it. Rich,
yep.
Coolies.
Oh, yeah. That looked like a car.
Okay. All right.
Caller.
Hello, caller. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey guys, it's Michael.
Hey, Michael.
Calling in to say I'm so glad everybody got to come down here, and I got to meet everybody, and just the camaraderie, hanging out, and the food and everything. That was my goal right there. I could care less if it was any, if it was even involving real gold or whatever. Just meeting everybody was so awesome, and I can't wait to do it again next year. Whether it's like I was telling somebody the other day, I don't care if it's in Australia, I'll be there.
Oh, I got it. That's great. That's what we like to hear, Michael. And you did.
Yeah, we want to see what you got then, buddy, whenever you clean it out.
Yeah.
You'll have to post some pictures.
I was going to do that tonight.
You was out. A bit ago, but how many runs did you make, Michael?
The whole time. I just didn't get in a chat room, though.
Yeah, Mike, how many runs did you make?
How many what?
How many runs did you do?
I done 3 cleanouts.
Okay.
3. Okay.
And I did see gold in two of the ones that we run through Spike's table. The third one I don't think I didn't run it through there, but I'm sure all 3 of them does have gold in them. So I'll probably use my handy dandy little camera that I was filming the stuff with, and I'll get my wife to film my cleanout for me, and I'll show y'all what I come up with. And but I'm glad I think everybody found something. Obviously, I wish it was a lot more, but like I say, my goal was in getting to meet everybody and just hanging out and eating and having fun.
That's just gold
mining.
That's
what it's about to me.
Sometimes you find it, sometimes you don't.
Kathleen, you're correct. That's right. That's gold mining. Hello.
Yeah.
If it wasn't, that creek would be full of people. Because you got to work for it.
Hey, Rich, I looked at Rich, I looked at it like deer hunting. If it was any easier, it'd be called shooting instead of hunting.
That's right. And it would be called.
Yeah, and if we would have had more time on that creek, I'm sure we would have. Well, I'm sure we would have found it. And I told you that before, Michael. I said if we would have had at least a week. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure we all would have had better results, and we'd know a little bit more about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'd have narrowed it down. That's for sure. Mm-hmm.
Well, we all know the gold is there because it's been found.
Oh yeah.
Where exactly the
it's there. You just got to find where it's grouped up.
Yep.
I mean.
Yep, that's it. And in time we would have, but that's the way it goes.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's prospecting, not finding. It's.
But we had a blast, and it was awesome. Yeah, can't wait till next time.
Did a great job, Michael. That's for sure. We can't.
Yes,
thank you.
you did. Thanks again, Michael.
If ever in the future anybody wants to get together again and come on down, we'll do it again.
Cool. We appreciate it, man. We really do. It was a beautiful property. We had a great time. We loved it. The landowner was a gracious host to let us in there, and we hope he was happy with us. I hope he didn't have no complaints.
Well, hopefully we had everything cleaned up, and it wasn't too bad for you to clean up when we left.
Right. Yeah.
Nope. I checked it all out today, and everything looked good. And he was pleased. We all had a good time. And
good.
Didn't have anything bad to say about anybody. And
good. We didn't disturb him and all that, so that's the main thing. So tell him again for us that we said thank you very much. We really appreciated it.
I've told him more than
once. Thank you.
Okay, cool. Definitely, Michael. You did a great job. Definitely. I can't thank you enough.
And as far as you're welcome. And as far as what was my favorite part, all of it was.
Exactly. Kind of my opinion too. I loved every minute of it. From the time I pulled in to the time I pulled out. It was the greatest. I think it was our best event. I really do. It was.
I haven't heard anybody mention about the bear yet.
No, I
was about the bear.
I was going to mention it. That I figured Swiftwater was. Oh wait, Swiftwater wasn't there.
No.
So you can mention it.
So we had a little bear encounter on was that Friday night. My boss come down on the ATV and asked if we had seen that bear. And right before that, we had heard a car horn blow. So apparently, what happens is every night he has this bear or two that comes in his yard and gets on his trash can or on his dumpster and tries to open up the lid. And he has driveway sensors around his house that the bears will set off. And apparently, when it that bear set one of them off, he came outside and it was on the top of the dumpster or something. So he tried to scare it away, and he said he tried to scare it, to go the other way, not towards us. And, it came down through the field anyhow, and
shoot it to us
right past John Miller. I guess it was John Miller's generator. And it jumped the bank and went through the river and up the other side, and that's when that car blew the horn. And I guess then later on during the night that it scared. Was that David Brown's girlfriend?
Yeah, David's girlfriend. Yeah, she heard it groan.
And she went to go to the bathroom or something. So.
Yeah,
but yeah, the bears here, they're not really going to try to attack you. I don't think. They're probably afraid of you.
Yeah, probably
afraid of you as you are of them.
Yeah, but you don't want to take a chance. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Right. Oh my goodness!
They just want to cuddle.
They're so cute, though.
No, they are.
They're fluffy.
They are. Just pet their nose, and they'll be okay.
Oh my God!
You just gotta tickle their belly.
Yeah, that's it. Just rub that belly. I seen one
that works wonders.
When I was on my way home, though. I seen one laying on the side of the freeway that got hit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I sure did. Yeah, I was like, oh wow.
That happens all the time here.
Does it? Okay. I thought, man, that's odd. I'm surprised somebody didn't pick it up.
It seems to be like recently there's a lot of bear.
Yeah, a lot more bear
sightings.
It's overpopulation. It's overpopulation.
Yeah.
Could be.
Well, that's why there's hunting seasons, folks. Come on.
Yep.
They don't hunt here, do they?
Yeah, they
do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
I was going to say they hunt bear in Kentucky. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, they do. All right.
I'm just saying it's like deer up in Ohio. You can just throw a stick.
Yeah, we hunt a lot of bear in PA, so.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know
bear
that.
Season starts here in about 2 weeks, so hopefully we'll have some good luck and get rid of it.
There's a lot of bear hunters in PA, but not as many as in deer hunters, but there's a lot of bear hunters, too.
Yeah, there is. You're right. Yep. I remember them days. But
that's like where Rich is. It'd be like if I went out, I'd be really cautious.
Yeah.
Man, be wearing orange.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Oh, yeah. Well, Michael, thank you, brother,
Can the
for
bears
everything.
see orange?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know,
Just
Kathleen.
kidding.
I don't know.
Colorblind or not.
I've seen videos with it.
Because deer are colorblind. I don't know if bear are too. Crazy. Crazy.
You're welcome, Tim, Shad, Kathleen, Rich, everybody else at Dennis, everybody else attended. Glad y'all made it down, and hope to, have whoever wants to come back again, come on down. That's not the only spot I got. I got other spots, but There's other spots that are smaller, but the gold is definitely easier to find because the bedrock's nowhere near as deep. So
okay, that's cool.
Going down, make a weekend out of it, and camp at my house. And
yeah, cool, brother. We appreciate the invite. You know it, right?
And I look forward to next year's. And if Swiftwater ain't gonna have us out at his place, then I guess I'll just have to host another one.
Right. Yeah, that's no problem. All right, Michael. Thanks, brother. We'll talk to you soon.
All righty.
All right. Have a good night.
Y'all have a good one.
You too. Bye, buddy.
Good night, buddy.
Bye.
Good night.
Have a good night.
All right. Bye, bud. All right. So, I'm just glad everybody had a great time with the bears and the food and the gold and the people, and it just was the most amazing thing ever. The greatest event yet, by far. Can't wait to do next year's. I know we're going to start. Oh, my, come on.
There you go.
All right. Hello, caller. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello.
Hello.
Spike from Carolina.
It's Spike. What's happening, buddy?
I'm doing good, brother.
Are you?
A lot better than John is.
I know. I agree.
Well, life's what it is. Life's what it is. But he's safe in here. He's got plenty to eat, a place to sleep, and a good shower, and a bed to sleep in. So everything's good till we can get him home. So he's okay.
You are a good friend, Spike. You know that.
Well, if it was me, somebody would do it for me. I would hope.
I guarantee.
So, like I say,
guaranteed,
no problem.
Guaranteed that. You know it. You know that for sure.
Well, that's what it's about in this community. We all work and help each other. It's always been that way. Since I started. years ago. So,
exactly. Yep.
But we were always talking about what your favorite things were at the event, and I have to tell you, I had a few favorite things.
Oh, let's hear them.
Getting to meet all the people was really nice. But getting back in the water and dredging after 5 years since my neck surgery for the first time, really lit a fire inside the old man. So he came home and started putting floats on that dredge, and me and John will be done with that tomorrow before he leaves here Friday. So, yeah,
all right.
We've been busy. I've been working him while he's here. Man, if he was here, we get his truck cleaned out and sell it. We'd get till we could leave. We might as well work. So I've been working him. So
right.
We started up thermoforming machine and made him a gold ram to replace the one he gave Hook. So he'd have one, because he gave Hook one when he got the dredge from him, I think. So I got him. We built him another one. He stood right here and watched it happen. So
right.
I think he got a kick out of doing that. But it was a fun time. But the real most important thing I was going to tell you that I enjoyed was the way everybody accepted and enjoyed me and my boy Otis, and let Otis run around and be Otis.
Otis is fun.
Otis. It was just such a blessing for him to run around and play in the water and just, not bother people, and be a good dog. I was just so pleased,
amazing.
And I appreciate everybody accepting it, so.
Oh, we all loved Otis. Otis he's like the official crony dog, I think.
He was the mascot this outing.
He was the mascot of the crony outing. You're right, Kathleen. And, he's a great dog. Love that dog. So yeah, it was our pleasure, Spike.
He run around. Y'all got footage of him running around with his big old ears flopping, and I think Kathleen got pictures of him going behind me and picking up leaves out of the river in the current and bringing them and laying them on the rock behind me where I was dredging.
Right.
And then and then I handed him a rock. I said, "Here, take this." And I handed him a rock. He walked over and laid it down on the bank, and he come back and I handed him another one. He dropped it. And he wouldn't take any more to the bank. And I said, "You just like when you play in fetch. You do it one time, then you quit. You ain't no good at all. I'm going to teach you the one thing. Can you go start that motor?"
Yep. Yep, you're right.
Because I was having a lot of clogs. We had a bad piece of 2-inch hose. And after changing that out, we got it all straightened out in a new hose and everything. So we're going to be ready to go next week and test after I get back from this little ride I'm going on Friday. So, but yeah, we're going, I think it's about 700 miles, something like that, right, John?
No, around 400 miles.
Yeah, 400 or 500 miles. I'm gonna go take him there, so ain't no big deal.
Okay.
We'll get it done and get back. So, but yeah, that's all that matters is we get him home safe, and we got his dredge put up safe, so he can come back and go dredge when he wants to. And
that's awesome, brother.
And you know me, I don't like heavy stuff. There's a little doubt I'm gonna take it and use it. Okay, so especially with my new little machine ready to go. That 2.5 I got was just unbelievable. I'm unbelievably happy with it. So things are looking good on it. Y'all look for it at the Ohio Go Show. Don't look for me, but look for it. I won't be coming. My wife will probably have to have surgery on that foot, so I will not be coming to the show.
Okay.
And but my buddy Bill Brewer's coming from Carolina Prospecting.
Of course.
He'll have my banner, and he has my whole line of equipment, everything from gold rams, and probably will have the new dredge with him. So that's the plan. Nice. If we can have it to that point, we'll have a prototype, a working model ready of it for people to see. So sitting there at the show. So
all right, well, cool. Well, when you get
y'all go see Bill and do some business with him and help him out.
We'll do.
I can say it's one of the best dealers I got. Him and Todd Martin and the others that the dealers I have, they're all good, and I couldn't ask for better people. So
right,
just tell them to keep coming. But yeah, the event was great. Everybody done great. Michael done a great job. Like I said, and it's just real pleasant bunch of people to be around. It was really a pleasure. Glad y'all asked me to come.
Oh, it was our pleasure. We're glad you made it, buddy. That's for sure. And when you get that all set up and done and all that, we'll get you back on the show here on a Sunday as a guest, and you can tell everybody all about it. So I like it.
Well, I'm gonna get some new video of it running. Me and Michael's gonna be shooting some new video of it running, and it's basically just let y'all know it's called the Skeeter, and it's gonna be called the Multi Dredge. And y'all seen it at the outing. I had it set up where the pump was on the bank and it was on the stand in the water. Well, you can run it with the pump on the bank and the floats in the water.
Right.
Or you can float the pump on this base that I'm making and connect it to the dredge and run them together. Or
right.
You could set the float in the water and put the thing on the stand. So I mean, like, so many options of a way to do it. Is what it comes down to. So 2.5 inch, and I guess if a guy was real industrious, he could get him a 12-volt air system and he could have air. So do what you want to do or how you want to go. So
right.
It's a start. It's a start for the dredge for me.
Oh, it's
never
awesome.
done one, but after the testing and we put 8 pieces of lead in and got all 8 out after it run for a lifetime, we felt really good about the first steps of testing. So
I love it. We'll get you back on. We'll get you on as soon as you get her done, brother. We'll get you on as a guest on a Sunday. We'll talk all about this. I promise. So.
Oh, no problem, everybody.
Thank you.
Like I say, I just want to let you know John's okay. We're going to take care of him and ain't no problems, buddy. Appreciate for having me and Otis, because Otis loved it.
All right.
Being free and running in that creek was just the happiest time of his life, as y'all could tell. So, which made me happy. My wife's not happy, though. You ought to see the inside of my trailer.
I bet.
It's terrible.
I can imagine.
Love everybody, guys. Thank you so much.
All right, brother. We'll talk to you later. Have a good night, Spike.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Right.
Bye, buddy. All right. So I think on that note, we go ahead and wrap this show up tonight. It was let Kathleen, Shad get some rest, all of us too. And
yes,
definitely.
I got a full day of mining tomorrow.
Yes, you do. You're
help me to goodness.
Busy gal, for sure. So we want to thank everybody for tuning in. We want to thank all the cronies that showed up for the crony outing. And be sure to join us Sunday night at 7:30 for our regularly scheduled show. And on that note, I guess we're out of here. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night. Good
night.
Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.